Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you a method I've come up with to strip maxi pallets. I've tried a few methods and 9 times out of 10 I destroy more boards than I save. This way I've been able to use virtually every board from the pallet. All you need is a hammer, a few blocks of wood and an angle grinder. And about 10 minutes. Stick around and I'll show you how I do it. Now I have to mention I've destroyed quite a few pallets in my time. Some of them put up a hell of a fight. Some of them not as much, but they all put up a fight. I don't know if you can see if I can get it to focus, but it looks like this nail's coming up through here and stocked there, whereas the rest of them seem to tilt over. Just got to know which side to cut. Well, let's see how we get on. That's it, done. All those to do. And then we'll see if we can get it apart without wrecking the boards. I'm confident. Okay, so I've hit them all with the angle grinder. As you can see, I said I don't mind sacrificing these 3 planks, but I could probably use them again. Now to see if we can knock them apart without destroying them. So I've cut all of the nails off. In order to be able to knock the boards off, you've got to take the 3 supports at the bottom off. The way I do it is I just normally put it on its side and hit it with a heavy hammer. I'll show you now. Whoopsie. The camera might bounce a bit, sorry. Not only do you have to take those off so you can knock the planks off, you've got to expose those nails underneath them so you can cut them as well. After knocking off the bottom supports, it was time to straighten out the nails in preparation for knocking them through as well. Some of them were bent more than others, so it took a bit longer to straighten them. In hindsight, it probably would have been better just to cut them off shorter to avoid them bending as you're trying to knock them through. Some of them are stubborn, some go through all right. This one, stubborn. So you just cut it off underneath the bend and makes life easier to just knock it straight out. And there it goes. It's a bit of a tedious job. Pallets are free, but they cost time to get them usable. So it's a bit of a trade-off. One that I'm willing to make. You have to knock all the nails out to move on to the next step so that you can flip what's left of the pallet over and it doesn't get stuck on the workbench with all the nails sticking out. We could probably knock it apart, I guess, without taking those nails out. Just adds more strain on the top boards, which adds more chance of them breaking. So a little bit of time taken here saves you hassle later. So once I've cut all the nails, I can move on to the next step. Make sure you get them all, otherwise you're going to have a problem a little bit later down the line. Right, so once I've got all the bottom support pieces off and all the nails out, I've got 6 sort of planks that I put one on either side of the bottom piece of wood to support it on either side, and then can take a piece of wood and knock in here to separate this plank from this plank. Now you can see whatever machine put these things together smack these nails in hard. Should be able to get them apart. can see, if I hadn't cut those nails, they would have ripped the wood to shreds. So what I do next is I just cut the bent piece off and then just smack them through with a hammer. That way you're sure you're not going to wreck that piece of wood you're trying to save. There you go, one plank. Just got to take the rest out. But that'll work. I think we can get some good wood out of that. And there you have it. Pallet broken up into its component pieces. These are the pieces over here that I'm interested in. I've got 9. One of them's a bit wonky, so I've got enough to make 2 window frames. And that's how you do it. Hopefully it's helped some of you out there. I still love to see the machine that puts these pallets together and manages to shoot that nail through both those boards and then turn it around on itself to turn it into a staple. Amazing. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Take care and we'll see you next week. Cheers.